everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Alice for those of you that are new here, and in today's video I am going to be giving you my top 10 self-motivation and positivity tips. So let's get started with the first one. So the first tip is make sure you set an alarm and get out of bed when that alarm goes off. Especially at the moment in lockdown, there's so many people furloughed, so many people not working from home. So definitely get yourself into a routine. Set the alarm to get up at a reasonable time. Don't let yourself just lay in until lunchtime, until I don't know, God knows when. Honestly, it will make you feel so much better that you've actually got up and started your day. So my second tip is to write a list of what you want to achieve. Usually myself, I do this the night before. You may have seen one of my previous videos, which was my 2021 planner, which I created for myself. I'll leave the link to that video in the description just in case you want to check that out. But I use that planner to write out a to-do list, decide what I want to achieve the next day, make a note of the most important tasks, and then I go down from most important to least important, and I find it helps me wake up and I know exactly what I want to get done that day, and I can keep looking back at the list throughout the day to make sure that I do get everything done. I'm not gonna lie, some days you won't get everything done, but you can just move them along to the next day. It's not a problem. Don't beat yourself up about it if you don't get everything on your to-do list done, but at least then you wake up in the morning and you've got an idea of things you do want to achieve that day, and you're not sort of just milling around wondering what to do. Tip 3. This is kind of a mix between positivity and self-motivation. I would 100% recommend making a vision board. So I've only recently made my very first vision board. I made it a couple of months ago, and I have set it as my desktop background on my laptop. So a vision board, basically you put pictures of all different things that you want to achieve throughout. You could do a monthly vision board, you could do a yearly one, you could do like a lifetime one. So mine's basically more of like a lifetime one, like what I want to achieve over the next 5 years or so. So I've got a picture of the house that I would like to buy, the interior that I would like the house to look like, and then I have things like my dream holiday destination on there, a designer handbag that I really want, goals, so like this could be monetary goals, it could be career goals, there's all different things, and I've made mine look all pretty in sort of like a little collage. And then I've set it as my desktop background, so every time I log onto my computer I see it, and it really does help you stay motivated, because you look at it and you think, yes, I want to achieve that. So 100% recommend making a vision board. So number 4, this is obviously more for the girls out there, but in the mornings when you get up, I know it's hard at the moment because a lot of people are just spending their time indoors, and sometimes it can feel like, oh, what's the point in putting on makeup, what's the point in like getting dressed and doing my hair and things like that. But honestly, it makes you feel so much better. So when I get up in the morning, I make sure that I shower, get dressed, even if it's into like joggers or a loungewear set, so you feel like you're out of your pajamas. So get dressed, I put a bit of makeup on. Don't always do a full face of makeup, sometimes just a little bit, but it makes me feel so much more put together. And then it also helps with the motivation because I'm up and ready. Whereas the days when like I might not wear any makeup, shove my hair up in a bun on top of my head, I feel a bit sluggish because I'm sort of feeling dreary, chilling on the sofa, and then I don't want to move. So definitely recommend getting up, doing your hair and makeup as if you were going to leave the house. That is a really good tip to get yourself motivated, especially during these times at the moment. Tip 5 and 6 kind of go together. So tip 5 was make sure you get out of the house. So at the moment, a lot of people are just staying in the house. They can't leave. There's not really much to leave the house for at the moment. I mean, obviously food shopping, and that's about it, unless you are going to and from work. I work from home, so I am not leaving the house really. So I make sure I get out the house for at least an hour a day, go for a walk, explore the local area. I have a little dog, so I take him out, make sure I get my steps in. I've set myself a goal of hitting 12,000 steps a day, so it pushes me to go out, get my steps in, and the fresh air and being outside your house honestly does you wonders and makes you feel so much better. Tip 6 is exercise. This is why I said tip 5 and 6 go hand in hand. So You could go out for a walk if that's what you enjoy doing. Go out for a run if that's what you enjoy doing. Just do what you enjoy. Find some sort of exercise that you enjoy and just make sure that you do a little bit of that, even if it's like 20-30 minutes a day. It really helps with your mental health. It makes you feel better. It actually makes you feel more awake. It makes you feel more motivated because you've got up and moved your body, and it just generally makes you feel better about yourself. So whether that's a dance class, stretching, yoga, a HIIT class, whatever you enjoy, just make sure you get up and move your body for at least 20-30 minutes a day. Tip 7. So that is to keep your space tidy. I am really bad at this because I am not necessarily a messy person, but things just build up and then all of a sudden there's just piles of things everywhere. But definitely try and keep your space tidy, even if it means like spending half an hour just tidying things away. I know if everything's messy, it makes me feel stressed. I like everything to be clear and neat and everything to be in its place. And if it's not, I can feel the stress inside me. So I'm like it with my desk for work. Everything's everywhere. I feel like I'm not on top of everything, so everything needs to be clear. So I'd 100% say, for positivity and motivation, keep your space tidy, make sure it's neat and ready so that when you want to do something, you know exactly where it is and you're not stressing about finding it. Keep your space tidy, keep your mind clear. Tip 8. This is easier said than done for a lot of people, and the tip is to eat healthy as much as possible. That doesn't mean cut out sugar, cut out chocolate, cut out crisps. You don't have to cut out anything, which is what I found. Like, I started a healthier lifestyle type thing at the beginning of this year in January, and honestly I haven't cut out anything, but I feel so much better. I feel better in my body, I feel better in my mind, and all I've done is just made healthier choices. I mean, I still eat chocolate most days, so you can still enjoy treats. It's all about portion control. Try and eat healthy if you can. Just add in little bits, more veg, fruit, making small changes to try and live a healthier lifestyle, because you do feel so much better. You don't feel so sluggish, you sleep better. There's so much positive stuff that comes out of eating healthy, but you can still enjoy your treats, so don't think you have to cut that out. Everything in moderation. Tip 9. This is another hard one in lockdown, and one that I actually do struggle with quite a bit, and that's limiting your phone time. So I am on my phone quite a lot. I mean, I absolutely love Instagram, obviously YouTube. It's such an important thing that you do try and limit your phone time at certain times in the day. So I mean, I would sit in bed, I'd go up to bed at like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then I could sit on my phone till like 1, 2 in the morning, just scrolling, watching people's stories on Instagram, watching YouTube videos. You just sort of get stuck in this hole. I'd be on my phone scrolling for hours, then I'd finally turn it off, go to sleep, but my mind would be buzzing because I've watched all this stuff or seen all this stuff. It really is important to minimise your phone time. Even if you say, so at the moment I am saying to myself, okay, so I'll go up to bed at 10:30, at 11 my phone's going down on the floor on silent, and then I'm going to read for half an hour before I go to sleep. So I have always loved reading, and I sort of fell out of it over the last few years, but recently I've been getting back into books and reading more. Some people don't like reading, that's fine. I mean, there's Audible that you can listen to books on, you can listen to podcasts, just do something that's not on your phone. Some people enjoy journaling in the evening, just to minimise that phone time and give yourself and your mind some downtime before you go to sleep. That is definitely a big thing. So we're now on to my final tip, which is tip number 10, and this one is to think positive. Now this will take some time to switch your mindset round to positivity. I mean, there's so many negative thoughts that go through our heads every day. So every time a negative thought comes into your head, try and think of something positive to counteract it. Before you go to bed, sit and write down 3 things you're grateful for. I mean, some days you might find that it's only simple things like, I'm grateful for the roof over my head, I'm grateful that I've got a job, I'm grateful that I'm healthy. It could be something as simple as that, or it could be bigger things. If something good has happened to you that day, you can write down that you're grateful for that. And slowly you'll find that your mindset starts to turn more positive. I feel like I've always been quite a positive person. Like, I've never been someone that's really suffered like with my mental health, which I'm so grateful for and so lucky, because there's so many people out there, especially at the moment, that are suffering with mental health. And I know it's so much easier said than done to say, oh, just think positive. But there's little things you can do to sort of turn that around and slowly start to turn your mindset into a more positive one. Again, like I said earlier, the vision boards, they help with positivity. You need to think you can do this. No matter what someone else says, it's not their decision. They're not making the decision of your future. If you want to get something, then you've got to go and get it. No matter what anyone else says, you've got to try and get that yourself. So try not to let anyone else's negativity get in the way of your positivity. But each day is a new day. Don't let anything that happened yesterday fall into tomorrow and ruin that day for you as well. Just start afresh, start again. Just try and live every day as positively as possible. Try and find something good in every day to make you feel that little bit better. So they are my top 10 tips for self-motivation and positivity. I really hope they have helped you and that you can take some of them on board and use some of them to help make you more self-motivated and to make your life that little bit more positive. If you did like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you want to see any more, please do let me know in the comments below. I'll leave a link to my 2021 planner video below, just in case you want to check that out on how I made my 2021 planner. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, because it really does mean a lot. And also hit the notification bell, because then you won't miss a single video that I upload. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye bye!